Outsider art is work without pretense, and that's really what I love about it.
New York gallery owner Frank Maresca is talking about a school of art known as outsider art.
The people who produce it are saying things very simply and very eloquently.
Just what is outsider art? Unlike folk art rooted in tradition, outsider art is personal, created by people outside the mainstream. The artists are often untrained.
In the case of William Hawkins, he was a self-taught artist, but he was a person who was born, I think, with an amazing gift.
Whatever you call it, outsider art has become wildly popular. Adolph Wolfe Lee, a turn-of-the-century artist, created thousands of drawings while living in an asylum in Switzerland. The paintings of Henry Darger, a recluse from Chicago, were discovered after he died.
These are people that have no knowledge of having a career as an artist and making money as an artist. It was just the fact that they could do what they couldn't help but do, and that was make art, and they could also make a certain amount of money at it.
Some outsider art, like these sculptures by William Edmondson, sell for tens of thousands of dollars.
You're looking at a sculpture that is probably somewhere between $125,000 and $150,000 work.
What do you say to the critics over the years who have sort of poo-pooed this field?
I tell them to open up their eyes and look. Really look.
And more people are doing just that. The Outsider Art Fair in New York City, now in its 13th year, draws thousands of visitors. Collector Bob Greenberg is founder of RGA, a cutting-edge computer graphics ad agency. The high-tech ads he creates are the polar opposite of the outsider art he collects. That's why he says he likes it.
These artists really just sort of do their thing. They leave smudges, and it's just all part of the texture, all part of the fascination.
How big is your collection approximately?
I don't know. I think the last time I looked, it's about maybe 1,000 pieces or 1,200 pieces. And I think that when I first started to collect, they didn't even consider them artists.
So you work right out of the tube?
Yeah, I don't normally mix any color.
Painting mostly in black and white, Ken Grimes uses art as a medium for his message. Grimes, who like a number of outsider artists has grappled with mental illness, is preoccupied with the search for extraterrestrial life.
I have a piece here I want to show you. I think it's over here behind this one. Some more pieces. We'll take this out.
Do you want a hand?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Wow, these are heavy.
It's like
Wow. At any time, Ken, how many pieces are you working on?
I do about one a week.
Wow.
I've done many pieces. I've done hundreds.
Susan Brown, who has been painting for 10 years, says she remembers every outfit her mother wears.
Oh, so is fashion a theme that we see a lot in your work?
Absolutely.
Her mother, Miriam, remembers them too.
This I wore to Barbara's engagement party.
Yes, I remember distinctly at the Snapper Inn.
Outsider artists often work from memory, using found materials. Sister Gertrude Morgan painted on old lampshades. Judith Scott wraps who knows what with yarn and thread.
So do you know what's under here?
No.
You have no idea?
But we're dying to do an x-ray.
Brooke Anderson is curator at the American Folk Art Museum in New York, which houses outsider, self-taught, and folk art.
Are there still people out there who say, you know what, this is just kid stuff. This isn't the real deal?
Yeah, we have occasional visitors who will say, oh, well, you know, my kid could do that. I don't think any museum has overcome that kind of approach to art.
Still, if art is an expression of mind and soul, who's to say if formal training makes it any better? As its popularity and value grow, outsider art may no longer be so far outside the line.